Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't usual. I think we can work something out. Okay. I don't know much. Sleep crate 1. Let me write down that you... I had to chase more zone heads out of here today.
Word is the Borealis.
Welcome to Galvin.
Smoking around.
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. I deserve better.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted, transcendent experience. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but... The Astra Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is... Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astra Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security... We do strive for setting the most Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Sorry, but... What? No. I'm afraid we can't budge on the price. The VIP... Of course. Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally... Oh, he's a good man. Of course. A few... Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away. Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. Wonderful. Here's your key. The trade tower elevator will take you. And if there's anything I can provide to enhance the experience... Hope to see you again.
You good?
What kind of suit is that? Neon fashion is getting too elaborate for me, I swear.
Yeah, you look strange and tough.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the... Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next...
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Get out of my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the astral realm.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar look. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer? Remember, Ramsey and Travers.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those Speaking of which, I gotta get... What's up?
This is
just saw Arcella walk by. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen. Now, before we head in there, he'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud Eklund is great. Our goal is to get him to accept that ship in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands. This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what plan.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Slayton wants you dead. I would hop on the first ship out of here you can find.
We hope you've enjoyed your time in the Astro Lounge.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a system. Agreed. Have a talk with the man.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, He must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make...
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very... I think we can work something out. Maybe I can see if he has just a moment. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use...
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. Bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
Can't take it!
is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. Find your way to the exit. Got it. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Big mistake.
This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on. to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine, then. A bold move. That's one easily count.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around the host. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit.
guess after you.
This is a private office.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be here.
you're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. Although, I do count a few more. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself. My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sixth sense. Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're...
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. Even if we have...
Thank you.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities.
We should just let him go. No sense in more violence. Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
This was a good meeting. Very...
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you. Have a nice day.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Our certified technicians will quickly with us. Reliant Medical.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
us dead. I guess we could call that a win. What do you think?
I agree. This life suit. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation. Yes, I used a pun.
I'm saying is that I consider it a win if I can talk my way out. Outwit my
You have the chance to prove yourself this superior commander.
Lift-off initiated, Captain. This gets orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. It's settlers. We are the Starborn, and you...
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. The more you understand, the more damage you...
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is... If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a... You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing of?
We can wait. Get us
out of here!
Prepare yourselves for a...
analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you. Captain, I will proceed to my...
How is Neon? Are you? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rome.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
You do have a way with words.
I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course. Excusez-moi.
I'm listening. Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're... after your experience at the temple. That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable... We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has... I know you're simply trying to brush this off with you. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what they're... Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall. As far as Constellation's concerned, you're the first human we're aware of that's... Now, whether you consider that lucky or not, that's another matter. Oh, believe me, this is... Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these Yes, exactly. Now you understand why it's imperative that we solve this puzzle. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of... I just hope that you'll come through this. Well, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make whatever might be happening. You've got something for me? I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Sore. One too many squats. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Star, ready to head back out there? The eye can help you
Hope you've got your pen at the ready, Walter.
Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous.
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick.
Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
I have things for you.
Yeah, boss?
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Yes? Of course. Are you? Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
How's it going?
Howdy, boss.
You have my attention. I am always willing to carry an... Indeed I do. You do not need to ask me. I have never been surrounded. It has been a very... There are worlds beyond count. I have done so in the past, when necessary. And that, I think, has worked. Honestly, so many years have been driven by... I do enjoy... You have given me something to consider. If you wish to know more, I will... Right.
Need something?
Here to make my day, boss.
You're awake. I was running out of knives to sharpen while I wait.
Something you need?
the happiest time. I wish to speak to you. Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions. I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. It did not sound that way to me, but I suppose we will see which is true. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. Yes. Given our first interaction with them, that seems likely. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we should return to our search then. Terminal on the catwalk. Worth investigating, if heights do not bother you.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you want, I would have killed you already. Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
They say one man's trash is not the type. In my experience, laboratories like this rarely produce anything benign.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Another way through here. Unsure where it leads.
Always looking for the next mark.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Well, either we press on or we turn back. Your call.
what your scan shows.
You can't succeed at that before we are discovered. If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
in now.
imagine how long this has been here.
Your fight ends here.
Open fire. For the victory. Well earned.
there, I have some important information I'd like to... Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty covered due to the uncertainty of the political situation. It sounds like you're... First, I need to... Before filing, claimant... Additionally, we require... Claimants will also need to submit... It sounds like you're interested in hearing more. We have several tiers of warranty. Please listen closely as terms... Our Power Plant Plus plan provides coverage for an essential list of components related to engines, thrusters, and light. Our Diamond Select plan includes everything in the Power Plant Plus plan with the exception of air conditioning and water recycling, as well as defense systems, limited to non-lethals, as well as bow-to-stern shield coverage for 100,000 credits. Our Platinum Elite plan includes everything in the Power Plant Plus plan and the Diamond Select plan, excluding thruster bells but including air conditioning, as well as a personal service agent, and starts at only 200,000 credits. Do any of these plans fit your needs or budget? We also have financing plans with excellent interest rates starting at 18.9%. Our Platinum Elite plan is our most popular coverage type. Transferring now. Thank you and have a safe day.
Checks out. Ending initiative.
Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Do not mind wearing this suit all the time, but it can result in strange looks in the city.
literally be millions of years old.
button.
We had more time to explore.
I do not think I could tire of seeing these magnificent structures.
Artifacts!